Hi, Ashera Star Goddess. I'm back and I have some great news today. Well, actually yesterday, late night yesterday, I launched my online store and I wanted to share it with you guys first because I have a lot of viewers always asking, do you have a store? Do you have a shop? Where can I purchase this? Where can I purchase that? So I have opened a shop online where you can get all of your spiritual supplies, well, most of it anyway. There's like over 4,000 items on there. You can, like, if you get bored, you can just go on that site and browse for hours. There's so much stuff, you guys. And a lot of the items on there are very nice. There's lots of roots, herbs, candles, knickknacks, a lot of oils, like everything you could need for a spell is in there. Okay, now the prices are like, when you scroll through all the products, you're gonna see the higher prices first, and then as you go from page to page they get lower. And also they sell things in bulk, like spiritual baths, herbs and all those things, and then they also sell them in the small size, and as you go down to the lower pages. So it's just so you guys know. And I have decided to name my store Dark Realm Online Occult Shop. Okay, because y'all know I'm about that darkness, that dark energy, and I thought that was a cool name. So if y'all want to check it out, I will be linking it below, and I will also give you a discount code as well in the down bar if you want to go shop. I also have bought things on this as well to test it out, and they have such a selection, you guys. I really love it. Now, there's books. If you're like a book addict, there's books on there. There are, lots of things from Egypt, like not from Egypt, but like if you like the Egyptian gods and goddesses, there are a lot of those on there. There's fairy, there's everything you can imagine. So, and if I don't have a product that you're looking for, I do have a recommendation or a store that I know of that will sell it, and just like, just put me a comment or whatever and I'll let you know. But this has like over 4,000 items, so I'm sure you'll find something good. So yeah, so now that's out of the way, shameless plug, gotta plug myself, So now I wanted to talk about, a lot of people, they don't have a lot of money to spend on a bunch of supplies for spell work, and maybe they can buy one nice item or one thing, and they just want to use this thing multiple times over and over. So what I suggest is tarot cards, because you can do so many things with tarot cards. And yes, there's tarot cards, lots of different decks on my store as well, but tarot cards, you can do lots of spell work with tarot cards. You take one card that is symbolic of something like love or money or something like that, and you would place it on your altar with maybe your candle and your petition and your intention and all that kind of good stuff. And that tarot card has energy, symbols, sigils, numbers on there that are going to also work in your favor for the spell. Okay. And recently I have purchased the Spellcasters Tarot, which is what I'm shuffling now, and this is a great deck. I don't know if this is in my store. I purchased this in a bookstore, in the mall. But there's lots of different decks that you can use. For example, let me find a good one. Okay, so if you're like wanting money, and you want money to come to you and have all the earthly wealth and things like that, I would choose this card. The the Nine of Coins is like getting all, getting what you want, being connected to the earth, to wealth, to success, and just always being abundant. Okay, so you would place this on your altar with maybe a candle, a green candle, a tea light, whatever you have. You would write your petition out or what you want, and you would place it next to the tarot card and the candle and let it burn out. Just sit there and visualize yourself receiving money, abundance, success, what you're going to do with the money when you spend it, blah, 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 blah. And let that candle burn out. And best done on a Thursday, because, that's the money day. And then leave this on your altar, the whole day Thursday or after the spell work. And just every time you pass by, look at it, look at the symbols on it, absorb all the energy that you see, all the green in there. And this is going to set your intentions. This is going to push your spell, make it more powerful because of all the symbolism on it. And it doesn't matter what deck you have. It just, they all are symbolic drawings on the decks. So, yes. So, tarot cards can be a great tool for newbie witches, because you don't need a lot of items, you don't need a lot of oils, you don't need a lot of, all those kind of things. If you just get you one nice deck of cards and some tea lights and some paper and a pen, you're good to go. Okay, so very good investment, because with any deck of tarot cards, you can do your readings, your family, friends readings, your dog's readings. Okay, don't laugh at me. There are pet psychics, okay? I've seen them. I've met a few of them. But there are a lot of people who are very much into their animals. They're familiars. Sometimes we can communicate with animals, through cards. What is my animal thinking? Blah, 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 blah. So if you're a pet lover, you can use cards for that too. Okay? So like I said, every witch, I believe, should have a nice deck of cards. A nice pair, not a pair, a deck. I'm thinking of playing cards. Okay, every witch should have a nice deck of cards, because they can be used for so many things. Divination, oracle, spell work, and just so many things. That's why a lot of witches collect them, because they get one deck and then like, oh, I love this deck, but they're hard to read with. I can't really read people with it, because let me find a deck that's easier to read. These are more for artwork and for self-reflection and for my enjoyment, but and then, these have nice artwork on them, and I love the symbolism, and I get tired of looking at the same old cards all the time, so I switch it up every season. Okay, and plus it's just like, when if you're a witch or very spiritual, and you like to read your own cards every day, it's nice to have variety, so that you look forward to doing it, and communicating with spirit or your deity, or however you use your cards to divine. It's very important. A lot of times when you are feeling stuck, or when you don't know what choice or direction to go in, and you're having a difficult time making a decision, pull out your cards. They will help you, I promise. And it will also help you to take more chances in life, and not be so afraid to do things, because they might just lead to your success. So I always recommend everyone having a deck of cards, and most decks come with a book, and they will teach you what the meanings are. A lot of witches look at the card and say what it means to them, and that's just fine. It works the same. So I think a lot of people would enjoy actually having a deck, and they would also enjoy having fun and maybe reading for other people and practicing. I know a lot of witches ask, how can you learn tarot? Can you learn tarot? Just practice with it. Read people read everyone you know, even if they're not there. And once you get the hang of it, it becomes very natural to you, and it's like enjoyable as well. And it's great to see, you know, the accuracy a lot of times when you get really good at what you do. So like, people were asking me if I do lessons. No, I don't teach tarot. Tarot is a path. Okay, it's not a lesson, it's a path. I mean, there are lots of ways you can learn tarot: memorization, reading, years and years of practice. There's apps even online to teach you how to memorize tarot. But basically it's a path, because the cards do enlighten you. Like, once you see what they mean, the symbolism of them, they start to create their own philosophy in life, and it's a path, you know, and you kind of live by that path. By doing all these readings, you see the wisdom in the cards, you learn the wisdom in the cards, you see things that you probably wouldn't have seen if you weren't a reader. You know what I'm saying? So even if you just do it for fun or for your own personal use, I think everyone should have a deck of cards. Okay. And like I said, they're very good for spell work when you don't have a lot of privacy or space or money, because you can reuse them over. There's about 72 in most decks, so you have all those choices of different types of spells you can do, and for what you want. You, like, there's lovers cards for, like, if you want to get with someone. There's breakup cards. There's Magic Genie wish cards. Well, that's what the card looks like, but it's actually the 9 of Cups when your manifestation or wish comes true. So you can get a lot of spell work done with just some cards. Okay, I love working with cards, because it's like they're your connection. Like, a lot of people divine with their intuition or with a pendulum, but when you divine with cards, you have multiple answers. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to check out my link. I will also post the Facebook page for Dark Realm Online Occult Shop as well, if y'all want to like it on Facebook. And you know, I'm on there as well, so if you need to reach out to me, that's why I check that all the time. And also, I have another group on Facebook called Witchy Videos, and it's just a place where we post witchy videos and things like that and share. So if y'all want to come over there, you know, join the page, and I'll approve you. It's not a big group, because, you know, it's just a small group that shares videos. That's basically what it is. It's not a coven or anything. I don't teach anything. I just post videos and pictures and stuff. Okay, it's just fun, you know. It's light, it's fun, which is how spirituality is supposed to be. You're supposed to enjoy your spirituality. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have fun with it. You're supposed to indulge in it. It's supposed to be like a luxury, basically, you know. It's supposed to be your calming. It's supposed to be your joy. It's supposed to be, you know, something that makes you a better person and feel good as well at the same time. It's not supposed to be something that you don't have time for, or that you're stressed about, or that you can't figure out. It's supposed to be something nice and a path that has no, you know, no time limit. There's no rush to it. You can just do what you want as you want until you get the results you want. There's no rush in a spiritual path, you know. There's no rush in learning. You just learn as you go, you know. You experiment. You get certain things. You try this out. You try that out. And if you don't like it, try something else. It's kind of like a restaurant. It's kind of like food. It's kind of like eating. You know, you can enjoy it. You can have varieties of it. You know, it's meant to be enjoyed. Okay, so I will see y'all on the next video, and don't forget to get your discount code for my store, Dark Realm Online Occult Shop, in the description bar. All right, bye.